Get up. Don't do that. I'll wipe your booty later.
I only took it because it started to rain. Afternoon in the fall. This weather always makes me think about it all. The woman across me, she's wearing a trend.
Good morning, guys. No! Off. Your paws are dirty, baby. Paws are dirty. Paws are dirty. Okay, sorry, y'all, but good morning, guys. It's your girl, Tania, and I'm back with another video. And today, you guys are just gonna be spending the morning with me. I tried to film this video 3 times. I tried to film a lot of videos, but lately, I haven't been in a rut, but I have been going through a lot of stuff personally. And I think that when those things are hard on me, in my personal life, I can't really do the things that I love. Like I want to, but I need that rest, and I wasn't giving myself that. So I took about 2-3 weeks off, and now I'm back and I'm better, and I'm still proud of myself. I just was like, dang, I just needed one more video and I could reach my goal last month where I posted 4 videos a month. But it's okay, things do happen. I recently watched my friend Vibing with Kay's video, and if you guys don't know who she is, go support her. She's literally so sweet. I love her content so much, but she hasn't filmed or uploaded a video in like a month or 2, and she was off social media for a while. And you know, she was saying like she didn't realize how much people would notice and stuff like that. But I remember texting her on Instagram and like after she came back, because randomly I just thought of her and I was like, you know what, I haven't seen her content in so long. Like, yeah, she doesn't post on YouTube all the time because she's a college student and you know, everyone needs a break. But if she don't post on YouTube, then she'll post on Instagram or TikTok or like make her reels and stuff like that. So randomly I thought of her and I was like, I wonder what happened to her. Like, I wonder if she's okay. And you don't have to be like a friend of mine, or you know, we don't have to be close for me to think of you like that, because if I see you on social media and then I realize you stopped posting, I always just randomly think of people and be like, I wonder if they're okay. Like, let me text them, I hope they're okay, just because like that's the type of person that I am. So I text her, and then she came out with the video, and y'all, I was so excited. I don't think my content friends know that I am like really a big supporter of their content. So like as soon as they post anything, and this is with all my content friends, as soon as they post something, I'm on it. Like, I'm commenting, I'm resharing, I'm watching the whole video through, like I'm on it. So as soon as she posted, I literally was on it, right? Okay, I had to move you guys right here because I was losing my breath. But as soon as she posted, I was on it and I was so excited. Like, I don't care if she just posted something like so random and something that I probably would never watch. If you're somebody that I really care about and love their content, you can post anything and I'll just watch it. So she posted a video of her talking about what's been going on and stuff like that, and her doing her fast. And one thing that really touched the spot for me was when she said, God has given everybody a cup, right? And your cup is going to be filled regardless, but your cup will continue to empty out and you will continue to be in a burnout if you are not filling your cup with God's purpose. And when she said that, I'm like, bro, I can relate to that so much. And it's so crazy because if you look on my channel, I will be consistent for like 3 weeks, right? I'll be so consistent. I'll be like very active on Instagram and TikTok and stuff like that. And then that last week of the month, I'm in that burnout, right? And I won't post for another 3 weeks. But after the 3 weeks is up and I come back and it's a new month, I'm posting for like 3 times out of that month, and then the burnout continues again. And I was like, that's crazy, because in the midst of me being consistent, sometimes I lose sight of what God purpose is. And I'm like, oh, I'm being consistent, like I need to film, I need to do this, I need to do that. But where is that time where you're making time for God, where you're reading your Bible, where you're talking and praying to him, where you're going to church? I can't remember the last time I went to church, and normally me and Tian go to church, but Tian dang near go to church more than I do. So it's like sometimes I lose sight of what's important, and that's okay because we're human. But You just gotta make sure you snap back to reality. So after I watched her video, and I sent like a huge paragraph in the comments, and I also text her personally, and I'm like, this video really touched the spot for me. Like, people do not understand how much of an impact they have on people, and that video showed me how relatable me and Kayla are, because I'm like, bro, like, that's literally crazy. Like, everything she said touched the spot, and she not only was speaking for herself, but she was speaking for me. And I know that my content has helped so many people, and I know that a lot of people support me because they can relate to me and because of the gift that I have. You know, I'm real, my personality is amazing. I don't mean to brag, but I just gotta give myself credit and give God credit. So I'm like, if I want to help people, I have to help myself first. So I really been trying to find a way to, like, not necessarily squeeze in God, because you can't just squeeze in God, but really make sure God is involved in everything that I do, even if it's something small or big, and just making sure I hear him. And not like, you can hear God, but a lot of people only like God for his presence, not his presence, himself, his presence in his hand and what he can do for you. But I want to love God for his presence. I want to love him for who he is, and I want to make sure that I'm actually hearing him. Like, God, if you're talking to me, I want to hear you. And recently I also been in a lot of situations. I did not mean for this intro to be long, but y'all know I love to talk when I love to talk. But recently I've been in tons of situations where I'm put into a predicament or an environment where I'm brought back to my old habit, and I noticed that I'm slowly starting to pick up on my old habit. Like I told y'all in last video, you know, I work at a new job. I work at the airport. It's a lot of different personalities. It's a lot of, you know, people that you come in contact with. And I found myself going back and forth with people when normally before this job, I would just be like, that situation does not deserve my reaction. Like, it's not that serious. You know, as I got older, and this is coming from someone who is a very sensitive person, I realized a lot of things you don't have to take personal. And when you don't take everything personal, it really helps you as a person. But now that I'm in this environment, I'm taking everything to heart, and I'm trying to press each and everybody, and you can't do that. And I find myself so easily getting angry, or I find myself just slowly calling in those bad habits. Like, it's a lot of people around me who like to party. Literally, one of my coworkers asked me, oh, you want to go to this Halloween party? And I say, yeah, knowing dang well I don't celebrate Halloween and I don't party. And you know what I'm saying? And it's not to downplay anybody, because everybody, I don't know why I'm looking up here, but everybody has a different lifestyle. Everybody has a different mindset, and everybody do their own thing. And I want everybody to live their life as they want to live their life. But for me personally, I can control what I do, and I don't want to live for the world. I want to live for God. I don't want to balance it on my hand. I want to choose God. I want everything that I do to choose God, because I've lived for the world. I've been through that. I've smoked. I've been in that predicament where I've seen what that type of stuff did to my family, my friends. I've been through that situation where I lived for the world for so long, and it did me no good. So it's like going back into that environment and, you know, picking up old habits. It's so hard to really, like, and it's sad. It's so sad for me to say this, but it's so hard for me to stay true to myself sometimes, because I feel like an outcast sometimes, and that's exactly what I am, and that's okay, and that's really, really okay. But I just wanted to tell you guys, because I know that some people talk about it, some people don't, and mainly the people that I see don't really talk about this. And I'm always like, when I'm watching their content, I'm always like, do they feel this way? If so, I wish that they could like say what they do to better the situation, because where I live, you don't find many Christians. You don't find people my age who are serving God, who are doing this and doing that. You don't find that. And when I come to work, I feel myself slowly moving back, because I'm like, I don't want to force God on nobody. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm doing this or doing that. I want to represent God the right way. But how you represent God the right way if you falling back to your old habits? That just don't make sense. So when she asked me that, I realized, I'm like, bro, this ain't even me. Like, I don't celebrate Halloween and I don't party. And like normally I'll just blame it on everybody around me, and I'll say like, oh, like it's the people that I'm around and stuff like that, and you know, I need to get away from these people. But when I started reading the Bible this year, I realized that Jesus was around a lot of sinners. Every single second he was around a lot of sinners. And guess what? Jesus still stayed true to himself because he knew what his purpose was, and he still stayed true to himself. And then I realized, I said to him, it ain't the people around you, it's you. And sometimes it ain't always the devil, it's your ego. Like, you have to realize and you have to come to a point where you gotta stop blaming everybody around you, and you gotta question yourself, like, what do I need to do to better myself? And that's the battle that I've been facing, because you know, I go to work and I have this temper on me, and I'm starting to pick back up on cussing and stuff like that. And I find myself slowly getting back to that old habit. And not only am I thinking about myself, I'm also thinking about my family, you guys, my supporters. And you know, when I fall, I'm like, they falling too. They falling with me, because it's people who look up to me. It's people who are blessed because I was blessed. And God is going to continue to bless them because they are around me. They're the people that I love, the people that I pray for. Y'all are the people that I love and pray for. So it's like, that's a big thing for me. It's so important to fill your cup with God's purpose. Okay, so I just got out the shower. I like deep conditioned my hair, so that's why it's looking crazy. I'm gonna throw it in some braids. My hair looks so funky, but I'm about to brush my teeth and wash my face. I've been just chilling, watching a podcast while I get dressed and stuff like that. But Tian is on his way because we're gonna spend some time with each other. That's why it might seem like I'm rushing, but I had a great morning with you guys. I really enjoyed myself, and this morning routine was supposed to be more of a relaxing morning routine, but we were so productive. So I just had a really great time, and I'm just really thankful and happy because, you know, that don't happen as often. But on my off days, I am pretty getting everything situated and together. So I'm thankful for that.